Well, he was front and center for the trial of Squeaky Fromme following her assassination attempt of President Gerald Ford in Sacramento back in 1975. Tonight, family and friends are remembering the man who represented Fromme. John Virga died earlier this month.
CBS 13's Steve Large is live in downtown Sacramento with a case that captured the attention of the world. Steve.
Yeah, I'm live outside John Virga's office. This is a man who was born and raised in Sacramento, and when he was appointed to represent Squeaky Fromme, he suddenly had the entire world watching him.
Get out of the way! Get out of the way!
The assassination attempt on President Gerald Ford outside the California Capitol in 1975. Charles Manson follower Lynette Squeaky Fromme, the suspect, arrested on site, turning a moment in U.S. history into a spectacle at the Sacramento criminal trial. Fromme refusing to walk to court, she was carried while covering her face.
This is a picture that I look at every day.
Megan Virga is mourning the loss of her father, John Virga, who represented Squeaky Fromme in the criminal case. John Virga died this month after battling Parkinson's disease. Megan Virga is also an attorney who worked alongside her father until his death.
My dad had an envelope sealed with some things that, correspondence and things like that she had, given him.
Megan Virga was only a child during that history-making trial and now is sharing this remarkable memento from it. A cartoon Squeaky Fromme signed of herself in jail and a handwritten letter from Fromme, who wrote to her and her brother thanking them for a birthday card.
I'd like small things. Sometimes my friends call me Squeaky.
Decades later, Virga now looks back at the high-profile case, proud of her father's work with the world watching.
I think he was like 36 years old. He became an attorney when he was 26. So when he's 36, to be handling a case of that magnitude and the confidence that he had in order to, navigate through that kind of case.
What do I think? I think that she will probably be still advocating for Manson.
10 years ago, I interviewed John Virga as Fromme was about to be released on parole.
I mean, let's put it this way. If she showed up here and wanted to say hello to me, I'd say hello to her. But, I would tell you I'd probably be a little edgy about it.
Virga's two loves were law and family. He leaves a legacy that will always include his ties to this Sacramento assassination attempt on a U.S. president. And the John Virga law firm will keep its name. It's where his daughter does work. I had the opportunity to talk to a number of attorneys around town who say he was the best. John Virga was 84 years old.
Quite the legacy. All right, Steve, thank you.